Hey everyone, this is Linda here. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well and good. Today, I want to talk to you about 3 things to remember during pain. We all know the simple fact that every human goes through pain, everybody goes through anxiety, hardships, and everything else. Those are common, and those pain could be caused for various reasons. It could be for the silliest and for the simplest reason. So today, I want to share with you 3 things to remember to remind yourself during the pain. And the first thing that you have to remember is God is with you. God is with you during your pain. You're not alone. We need to remember that when we are going through hardships, when you're feeling frustrated, when you're feeling sad, it's easy to forget that God is with us. But we know, we read in Bible, there are so many promises God has given to us, so many verses that tell us that God is with us. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Those are assurance that God is with us. Though we may not see in our eyes, but He is working behind the scenes. He is working tirelessly for us. So we need to remember that God is with us during our pain. The second thing that we need to remember is problems are for our good. It is for our benefit. Dear people of God, you might ask, how can this loss, how can sickness be for my good? It can be for my benefit. Yes, dear people of God, we know in James 1:2 we read, count it all joy. James says, when you're facing trial, count it all joy. Why does he say that? I'm not saying when you're going through problems, trials, when you've suffered loss, you have to rejoice. But what you have to rejoice is, even in the midst of problems, even in the midst of pain, God is teaching you to reach a spiritual maturity. And that is why we need to rejoice. That is why we need to know that all these problems are for our good. It is for our benefit. We need to keep reminding ourselves about this. The third thing that we need to remember is God is in control. God is at continuous work in our lives, and all that we need to do during this pain is we need to let God work. We need to let God do His job. We need to let God to fulfill His purpose of bringing that problem, that pain in our life. Dear people of God, when we remember all these things, I'm sure we will be strengthened during our pain. So I encourage you, I know life is hard sometimes, when we're facing difficulties, I know it's hard, but I encourage you to put your trust in the Lord. Just, trust Him blindly no matter what. And also, if you're willing to trust Him, if you're willing to believe in Him, if you're willing to remember all these 3 things during your pain, during your anxiety, during your hardships, I'm sure you will be strengthened. You will receive confidence in the Lord. Thank you and God bless.